THQ.
Hello folks, and welcome to a new Let's Play. This is Summoner for the PC. I was originally going to go ahead and play this for the PlayStation 2, but unfortunately, emulation for it isn't exactly great, at the least the way that I've been doing it. Turns out that there's a lot of really small caveats with it, and I would love to play it for the PC because I like using a controller even for, you know, supposedly 40-hour long RPGs. But the way that it was playing was just completely and totally unbearable to me, so I have to play it in this fashion where it's mouse and keyboard. This is going to be weird. So I do want to see if I can... Auto. High. All these settings are pretty much as high as I can possibly go. This game is from back in the early 2000s, so if this sucker wasn't high quality, then I don't know what the hell to do. That said, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start a new game. Oh, it's so much faster than the PS2 one.
I am Joseph of Suran, Joseph of Masad, farmer, cotter, plowman, Sahugani, summoner. 9 years ago, I destroyed the village of Suran with a power I could neither control nor understand. A power passed down through generations for thousands upon thousands of years. A power I never asked for and never wanted. 9 years ago, raiders attacked Suran. To save my village, I unleashed the demon, and the demon massacred all in its path. The raiders, my friends, my family. The survivors blamed me, and who else were they to blame? I wore the ring. I called forth the demon. And so I left the ruins of Suran in exile and outcast. But I was not alone. My companion was a vagabond named Yago, an old beggar who had come to Suran the year before looking for the child born with the mark of the summoner. Looking for me. Yago said he'd teach me how to use my gift, how to use the ring that only those born with the mark could use. And now we were both vagabonds, hated and feared. We came to the village of Masad, and I threw the ring down a well. I told Yago to go away and never trouble me again with talk of prophecies and destinies. I was finished with my power. I swore on the graves of all who perished in Suran that I would never summon again. But the one thing I tried to escape was the one thing that came looking for me. And that is where my story begins.
The year was 596 Vorno Mediva. 300 years after the Medivan conquest, 1,000 years after the fall of Ikemos, and 12,000 years after the Third Arenegeth and the death of Urath, god of the Sudani. Murad the Usurper, Emperor of Orenia, a realm far to the north across the sea, invaded the shores of the Kingdom of Mediva. Led by the infamous Four Riders, Murad's soldiers laid waste to the villages along the Dahu River. One night, they came to Masad. The soldiers were looking for a boy with a mark on his hand. The mark of the Summoner.
Title drop, roll credits. So fun fact, that entire intro bit from the when I pressed start a new game to right up to here exact same intro. Like, the FMV is the same, all of this was the same. It's kind of like it was a direct port one way or the other. And this is where it's all going to be very different. Welcome to Summoner. This tutorial explains the different ways to move your character and how to move the camera. You can continue with this tutorial by left-clicking. You can quit a tutorial by pressing escape at any time. There are two ways you can move. You can click on a point in the world and Joseph will automatically move there. A blue circle will appear indicating where he is going. Or you can direct move and click and hold the button. Kind of think Diablo. You can stop Joseph changing directions without stopping. By moving your camera to the right and left, extremes of the screen, you can move around the camera. This will get annoying, I can assure you that. You can also zoom in and out with the mouse wheel. So, yeah. Now, I know that we're also working with computer mechanics here. I'm just really used to the controller at this point. I'd actually played a solid 3 hours or so of playing with the controller, so this is going to get some getting used to. Let's see how many more mechanics we can talk about. Okay, it doesn't pop up for most mechanics. Pretty much, when you converse with a fellow, you will have different conversations. Duh. When you click a conversation, that one will be removed until the point where it's just farewell, and then you say goodbye, so long, if you say goodnight. We worked in the fields, planting wheat and rye. The day's shadows grew long. Over Nado's hill I saw them ride, 4 horsemen with an army of butchers close behind them. Half men, half beasts, villains from a bard's song. They carved poor Raug in half and attacked us with arrows and flames. We who survived are too scared to stay and too scared to run. Well, you sound entirely screwed. Fun fact, in the PS2 version, there is a log that's on fire here that prevents you from moving on until you've had the talkie tutorial guy. Which is neat. Oh no. Combat's to be afoot. Well, later, Tasu. One of the Orions has killed a villager. He'll attack you next, and you'll have to defend yourself. Here are the basics of how combat works. You can attack an enemy by highlighting him with your mouse and left-clicking on the target. The red bar that appears over the enemy's head is the target's current hit points. The red bar next to Joseph's portrait, well, under Joseph's portrait, is his HP. If a character's HP level reaches 0, the character's die. Once the target has been selected, Joseph will attack and defend against the enemy on his own. It is not necessary to target the enemy again. If an enemy attacks Joseph and you do not respond, Joseph will automatically draw his weapon and defend himself. During combat, numbers will appear over the participants' heads. White indicates damage, yellow indicates represent damage to Joseph and his allies. Numbers in blue represent percentage modifiers to that character's attack. You get a bonus for attacking a creature from above or behind, and there is a penalty associated from attacking from below. The game will now on pause, and the Orinian scout will now attack Joseph. Wait, no, I'm not ready! You might have wondered how I ended up getting here. Well, it all started when the Orinians attacked. So, you can pause with the spacebar button, which is fantastic because I just about got my throat slit. So you can click him and initiate. Yeah. Combat time. This is the game. This is all it. This is right here. This is the entire... It's not the entire game. There's more to it. Hey, he died. Joseph has defeated the scout. Sometimes when enemies are defeated, they will leave items or gold behind. When they do, you can pick them up by highlighting them with the mouse and left-clicking on them. You can also click the third mouse wheel to pick up the nearest object to you instead of highlighting the object. Actually, I did not know that. Highlighting... Yeah. Joseph may have been injured in battle. However, he can be healed whether by casting a spell or using potions from your inventory. To use a spell, you can left-click on the spell button on the bottom of the screen here. or press the C button. C for cast. To use items from your party's inventory, left click on the inventory or the I key. Ooh. We could probably sell that katana. So yeah, I did not know about the press the mouse button to pick up things that are close to you thing. Yep, there's that guy again. So in the PS2 one, you're actually able to hit X when you're next to any objects that might contain anything rather, and you will loot stuff from like barrels and containers and crates. What's up, guy? I lived a fool, and now I'll die a fool. An old martyr's dream made me fight. I beg of you, bring this sword to my nephew Eris. Nephew Eris? My grandfather's grandfather made this sword and died long ago on Nado's Hill. He was Falcon Eye's standard bearer and the greatest warrior in our village. The blade is ancient, but I've cared for it well. Look how it gleams in the sun. We gotta flee to Lanel. Oh, shite. Why are you over there now? Misclicks. Lanel, never. The blood of my ancestors sanctified this soil. I will die here or live forever. But the dead have no use for swords. Give this blade to my nephew. He lives in Lanel. Do you see the serpent coiled around the hilt? And then he dies. Spoiler, I'm pretty sure that everyone in this village is dead now. So, I'm really not sure how whether or not it's automatically loot or if it will just, if it's just for items that are on the ground. Again, I kind of prefer the controller method of this because this, mouse. I'm weird like that, shut up. Pretty sure one of these was lootable. Darn it. Well, maybe there's more Orion soldiers to kill. There's bound to be. I doubt that this place fell because of 2 soldiers. Unless it was a really awesome soldier. You dead? Dang it. Oh, hey. That does work. Cool. Alright. So we just gotta keep moving and... Oh. Here lies Gejos. The village Hayward. Oh, hey. This guy's dying. Hi, guy. I'm here to save your day. Excuse me? Excuse me, Mr. Ornigan. I'm here to kill you. Prepare to die. It's not giving me the tutorial on that. Odd. So, perhaps the bread and butter of this game is the fact that you can combo. Now, let's see, character... Which one's character? Not that one, not that one. That's the map. What you can have at the same time, that's skills. We'll just go through here. So, you'll notice that I have some skills here. Added blow, desperation, confusion, and push. Pretty much, when you attack, if you attack when the chain appears above the character's head, and if you time it just right, you'll be able to add one of these to an attack chain. And if you continue to attack with a chain, you can't use the same attack. Like, you can't just go added blow, added blow, added blow, added blow. You can just keep going ad nauseum until the enemy is dead. We also have some skills here. Sword weapons, push, and dodge are all passive, so you don't have to activate them or anything. Heal is a spell of healing. There are several schools of that, which strangely I've not been tutorialized on just yet. Let's talk to this guy, though. No, not this guy. Lyhos's face turns dark with hatred. Oh, it's you, Joseph. What curse have you brought to Massad? Villain, sorcerer, I'd split your brain pan myself if I could. Over here, the farmer shouts at the top of his lungs. The boy's over here. He has a mark. You're kind of a dick. Well, we already killed that guy's oppressor, for lack of a better word. So here's a strange thing about this, though, is that when you miss, whether it's too early or too late, it does not, in fact, chain when I actually press Control, Alt, Shift, or Tab. Oh, more gold. So what I have to do is I have to right-click, and I think that goes down in a line. Like, it'll go added blow, desperation, blah, 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 yada, yada. Which I don't mind too terribly, but it kind of removes the entire mechanic of why you even have these buttons as a thing, you know? There we go. And one of the things is that the more and more that you combo, the higher the chain, the harder it is to keep that chain going. But a faster weapon allows you to chain a lot easier, which is going to suck for me because I am more or less totally going to be using a two-handed weapon as soon as I can. Yeah. See? So you can conceivably fight like all the fights in this game without taking any damage if you're good with timing. If anyone knows what this means, then congratulations, you've been here a while. A cleansing tonic will make it so as you are healed of poisons and whatnot. Any status effects, that is. That was the wrong button, Dar. Dang it. Oh, I suppose I should go over what it is that the separate attacks actually do, huh? There we go. Automatically picked up that gold. So, most of them are kind of self-explanatory. Added blow makes it so as you just go for another swing. Desperation attack makes another swing, but you increase the amount of damage you do, dependent on how much damage you have taken. I don't know if it's damage that you've taken here, or if it's damage you took in, like, the last turn or something, but whatever. Confusion makes it so as it removes attack points, or action points, or whatever you want to call it, from the target, which is, I guess, going to be helpful against casters. And push. When you use it, it pretty much makes it so as the next time you chain an attack, it's a lot easier to activate the chain. So you'll have a wider window of which to use it. The more that you use these, you will learn more skills, which is fantastic. I like skills. Dang it. I did no damage to him that time. Wonder if I can just turn off which ones I can and can't use automatically. I won't lie, sometimes it feels like a complete waste having a combo be a push. Simply because it's like, okay, I pushed you. You could be dead. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. I mean, with only one button to push, it makes it infinitesimally easier to... Nope, not the menu, Dar. It makes it infinitesimally easier to just keep a combo going. But anyways, so we leveled up, which means that we can put one skill point, well, we have 2 skill points, but we can only put a total number of skills equal to our level. So we can't go like, oh, I'm level 2, so I'm going to put 3 into sword now. Nope, not how that works. That said, I found that healing is really damn good. It makes it so as you don't have to spend money on potions and whatnot as much. Which I like, because I got better things to spend money on, like swords. Dang it. Come on. Stop blocking my attacks. There we go. Oh. It just feels like 2 of the combos are like, oh, I do nothing. Because none of the enemies currently have any AP to take away. And push is just, it's a push. Oh, I should check the stables. Come on. Go around the door, Joseph. Hello. Oh, why hello. Joseph, you put away your sword, weird. Shh. The Rennies are about. I hear the rattle of their swords. They'll kill you all one by one, but they'll not find my hiding place. Yes, and it's mine. I was here first, lad, so go away. You can't hide here, too. There's room enough for 1 and 1 alone. You get us both killed. Linnell, go to Linnell. Behind the walls of the King's City, you'll find sanctuary. There the knights and lords of Medivh will protect you. How'd I get there? That's your problem, lad, not mine. But here, take this vial with you. A swig of this tonic will heal your wounds if the Rennies get a piece of you. Shut up, horse. So yeah. You get potions of health. They're healthful. Ha. And now we gotta get to Renell. But kinda wanna wander around a little bit more, try to get what I can. Like that. Yeah, there's a health tonic and then there's the healing draft. Both heal. One heals better. Come on. Just die. It must be based on how much damage I have overall. Kind of like a, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like a berserk mode. You know, the less health you have, the more damage you do, kind of a thing. Not just, oh, I took more damage this turn. Time to do more damage. My turn now. Yep, kind of assumed there wasn't going to be anything there. Oh, hello. Didn't see that you saw me, sir. Dang it. I could have done that without taking any damage if I was smart. Yay, 7 more gold pieces. Goddamn, I'm happy about 7 goddamn gold pieces. Well, I don't know. Feel like I'm not going to find too much more besides more enemies to slay. Realize Elliot, the bailiff's daughter. That's a shame. I can't leave that way, obviously. I mean, obviously, simply because there's a wagon in front of it. Ugh, damn it. For some reason, I completely... I don't know what it is. It suddenly seemed like I went a lot faster there. Joseph, he has like 2 HP left. Kindly just kill him. Thank you. Worn katana. Guess I can sell that. You might have been wondering, hey Dar, isn't a katana better than your weapon? No. My current weapon, a short sword, has an attack power of 35, while these katanas that they drop are only at 25. So it's a case of, nah. Alright, anyone down here? Why, yes. Yes, there are. Multiples. Now, enemies will still only attack you one at a time, even as you're comboing, too. It's kind of like turn-based combat, but without the actual turns, you know? But if you're running away, and yes, that is a thing you can attempt, you can end up getting attacked multiple times. It still sucks. So you might be wondering, what is it that I'm getting from heal? Well, besides the fact that we can now heal ourselves better, we can now cure ourselves of status ailments, which is fan-freaking-tastic. The more we have in a certain school of a spell, whether that be, you know, healing, I think it's healing, lightning, fire, ice, holy, darkness? Something like that. And more spells have multiple things. Like one of the first holy spells you'll get is Bless, which is just straight up a defense increase. Which I am good for. Ooh, I saw you. Which I am very good about. I like the idea of playing this guy kind of like a cleric. Healing spells, heavy weapons, maybe some heavy armor too. Frick. Oh, leather boots. That's the first time we actually picked up some other stuff. So, leather boots. Info. Provide 3 protection. Can be equipped by Joseph. Good. Good. There we go. And you'll see too that the character has a paper doll effect. We can put almost any equipment on them, take it off and whatnot, and it will, you know, appear or disappear off the character. Okay, I was just making sure that it was, in fact, a sword weapon that does less damage than my current sword. Can I check these ones? I can't check these ones. Well, I think it's about time to try to leave the tutorial area. Oh. After I kill this guy. Ow. Okay, really quick, I want to see whether or not I can unallocate. That makes no sense. Remove these from the thing. So if I were to go... put that one on caps. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now it's coming together. Alright, so at the least we can remove push. I don't know whether that actually makes it so as it's removed. But I'll be happy if that is the case. Too fast. For the naked eye. Sonic the Hedgehog. Inspiration. Really helps if you live long enough for me to test these things. You know that, right? Come on, give me some more monsters to kill. Some critters, some creatures. Some douche canoes who have swords. I guess really I could be talking about myself in that case. Any of this have anything? Ah, but there's a dude over there. Darn it. Ah, Tristan's Libation. This is Doric. He's the tavern keeper of the Laughing Monk. May he rest in peace. Oh. Gotta kill you, sir. Damn, I do 8 damage now. That doesn't seem like much, but trust me. Why am I no longer comboing? Concerning. I got some lovely folk over here to talk to. Hello, folks. Stubborn woman, Vala will have us die here. We'd be safe in Linnell, and I'm so tired of plowing and sowing and reaping. If the soldiers don't kill us, the winter will. The granaries burn like funeral pyres, and Nado's Hill is still ablaze. Linnell is the city of the gods, Joseph. I'll be a merchant and sail to Daru, or I'll journey across the sea of Kadim. I won't leave without Vala, though. If she won't go, neither will I. Well, that sounds like your grave, sir. Joseph, you must leave Masada at once. The soldiers are looking for you. They guard the king's highway, so the river is your only hope. The miller has a boat. Across the bridge to the miller, but watch out for the Rennies. River? Sail up the Daru to Linnell, where the king of Medivh holds court. You'll be safe within its walls, and doesn't your friend Iago live there? The vagabond who came to Masada with you all those years ago. He said if you ever needed his help, find him in Linnell. You're in terrible danger, Joseph, but how will that beggar save you? These aren't raiders or brigands. Look at their armor. Look at their swords. They are Aurelian soldiers, Joseph. Minions of the Emperor. They're burning down the village. Aurelian lies far to the north, beyond the deep waters of the Kadim. I've heard only the stories of traders and troubadours. They say Rennies are savages and blood drinkers ruled by the sorcerer Murad. Why they're looking for me? The Hara take me if I know. They're looking for a peasant with a mark on his hand, just like the mark you've got. What would they want with you? I saw one big as my cottage down the mill. His hammer will take your head off, lad. Go to Linnell, Joseph, and find Iago. If the Rennies are after you, perhaps he'll know why. I mean, he probably does. So I'm gonna save before this, simply because, yeah, might be a bad time. And I can actually name and describe these myself, which is fantastic. Sir, I want your hammer. Well, this might suck. Yeah, why am I not, for some reason, I don't seem to be targeting anymore. Get up. Thank you. Hold the phone. Is it because I removed it? God damn it. Fine. Well, I'm more likely gonna die to this guy. Nope, there it goes. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It had just stopped my being able to actually do anything of value or worth. Well, that worked. Dude doesn't have anything else on him, though. Recovery tonic? I don't need no recovery tonics. Let's go ahead and take this boat.
Having eluded the Orenians, Joseph sailed to Linnell, where he hoped to find the old beggar named Iago. In the tongue of the ancient Runari, Linnell means City of Gods. For upon this site, the towers of Iliosi stood. Now Linnell was capital of Medivh, seat of King Bellius VI, descendant of the victors of the Medivhan conquest.
Well, good for them. There's a lot of lore in this game. I really didn't realize just how much there was until I started playing it again. Game? Oh no. Can't see it, but my cursor is doing that thing where it looks like it's thinking. Come on, game. Please. Well, not responding. That's a great start. Great start to a Let's Play. So I'm gonna go ahead and call an episode here. When we return, I should be on the world map. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this. It's apparently a long game. Not that I mind. I love RPGs. So this will be an interesting adventure, I like to think. So yeah. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you guys are going to enjoy the series as much as I currently enjoy playing it. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Cheers.